All right, last section of this project. So here is our completed design. It's all in this wireframe. What I'd like you guys to do, make sure these levels are locked. We're going to turn these guys off, and we're going to turn the original ones, not the copies, back on. We're going to work one layer at a time, and this section of it, I want you guys to really work on making this your own, okay? Making it be something unique to you. This is going to be the highest level of the grade, so you want to take the most care. I want to show you guys, so let's look at this middle layer and turn this guy off top and bottom off and just work with this middle layer. So we want to make it more fancy, okay? And you're going to do this on your own, make it unique and make it your own, but some things I've noticed that people are having a hard time reflecting around the shape. So let's say that we want, you can go Control++ to zoom in, and then let's go up here. I'm just going to show you one skill on how to do something. So I'm going to grab the ink dropper tool. We're going to go Control-0 back out to this. Grab the ink dropper tool, and we're going to use the middle color there. And we're going to go back in, Control++, okay, and we're going to go up to this guy right there. So if you want to reflect around a diagonal, okay, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. So let's say that I go like this. I'm going to click here on the path, and then I'll click out, maybe like that, click again, and then I'll go back to the path like this, okay? If I wanted to create and I'll click escape to break that line. So I've got this kind of like shape like this. Remember that you can click Alt and click this guy, click, and we can, turn that into kind of a curve. Okay, that's one way to do it, okay? So that's one way to turn it into a curve. I can back that up, and we could go to the direct selection tool, and I can go here and drag that into a curve. That's kind of an interesting shape. Okay. Or I could, to start with, using the pen tool, I can click one time here, click here. I can click and hold, which turns it into a curve, kind of bend something out like that. And then I get another curve here. So those are all different ways of doing curved objects, okay? I'm going to select this, okay? And I'm going to turn that up to the middle layer stroke, which is 45, okay? Now I have that piece right there, so that is selected. I click on the path, that's selected. If I want to reflect this to the other side so that's mirrored on this side, what I do is I tap O, which is the reflect tool. I click one time on this line, click up here, and then I click down here, and it reflects on the other side. So that's one way to do it. I can go back, okay, so if I go Control-Z, I can also do this, where I can grab this shape, so I select it, I go Control-C, and then Control-F, which pastes another one on top, so the original one is still down below, and then I do that clicking sequence again. I go O, okay, click once here on the line I want to reflect it over, one up top and one down below, and then it reflects like that. Okay, so I get kind of like this shape that looks like that. If I click on all of it, see how now all of it's selected? If I hold Shift and select both pieces, then what I can do is back up, go Control-0. Remember I tap R, okay, which is the rotate tool. Go to the center, and I can go Alt, center click, okay? And I want to rotate it 90 degrees, which will bring it down here, but I want to do it on a copy. So I click on that, click, okay? And then I can go Control D, and that's going to make the shape more fancy, okay? That's just one way to do it. We hadn't really done any super curved shape before. So, okay, after you guys, the fancier you get it, the closer you're going to get to a 4. So make it cool, okay? So the top layer, remember that the top layer is 18 for your stroke. The middle layer is 45, and the bottom layer is 81. And just play with it, have fun, okay? When you're done, turn it in, and I will grade that as a project grade. It is unique to you. Thank you.